Welcome to another FlagrantWeeaboo stream. Welcome, Inuyugi Hakusho, Sean Voodoo, welcome. Just gonna boot the game up and we're gonna get straight into it. Things we need to do today. Number one, play through what was originally the DLC, the 13 Nightmares, now called The Mother's Diary, but it's the same thing. Gotta play through that, get the unlockable weapons that you get from playing through that. And today I would like to farm a lunatia. And to do that, I need to cross-pollinate a peach moonflower and a pink moonflower. Now to do that, I have to cross-pollinate gold and red to make peach, and I need to cross-pollinate peach and red or indigo to get pink. And then I need to cross-pollinate those to get a lunatia. So there's going to be a lot of backing out to the Steam menu over and over again and rebooting the game. Wow, YouTube was trying to feed me a literal zero latency stream. Is it working now? Right, 31 hours. Oh, and we set the skins to to NieR Automata skins and the music to NieR Automata music. So this is going to feel very weird and otherworldly to me on this route. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is play through that DLC. Well, what was originally DLC.
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black Scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Alright. It's been a while. A little bit rusty.
Say there, can you not hear me?
Oh! Oh! There he is!
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's
They
feet
got him
is quite
back!
a talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Oh! They brought him back! They brought him back! This is the world of the recycled vessel, created to avoid the destruction. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't look like the missions are changed any from the original 13 Nightmares DLC. Oh, it's the same remixes as well. I have this music CD. They released these remixes on a special music CD, and I have the CD. So I'm quite familiar with these mixes. I've heard them so much now. Wait, what? The 13 Nightmares soundtrack, yeah. It's fire. So the original soundtrack has Grimoire Vice. The piano soundtrack has Grimoire Noir. And the 13 Nightmares soundtrack has Grimoire Rubrum. Oh, he's even got the grunts and everything. Oh, this is perfect. Just let me play with this skin and sound effects, damn it. The Black Scroll. A lost destiny, a white book, a false truth. Oh yeah! Feels good to be back. Papa NieR, best NieR. What's that? That's the wrong opinion? Bite me. Very happy. Very pleased. Hey, Matsu. If they don't make a Gestalt mode, I'm sure fans can achieve it pretty easily. Oh, this mix! I think this is the Tekken one. They made a Tekken mix, which makes me wonder if once upon a time Papa NieR was going to be in Tekken, or Brother NieR was going to be in Tekken. Or if it's just Keiichi Okabe having fun because he's done soundtracks for Tekken before. This one is literally called the Iron Fist version. I think it's this one. Which, if you know what Tekken means, you know what it's alluding to. Oh, this remaster is tight. I think it would be cheap to make this my game of the year so far, but, you know, it is my game of the year so far. It feels kind of almost lazy to say that, you know? Because unless they fucked it up real bad, this was guaranteed to be my game of the year. Obtain the one-handed sword, Fool's Embrace, and 3 medicinal herbs. That's why I popped those 3 just now. Well, popped 2. The dragon's corpse brought death to the world, delivering unto it the power of magic. There's a couple of areas that were like unused in the original NieR that we used in the 13 Nightmares DLC. And now I'm super curious how those areas look, all done up and spruced up. Like the basketball court on the rooftop, and the oil rig off the coast of Seafront. And there's a whole section that was originally planned for the Baron Temple. There was a state of play on the 29th. I did not know. I mean, they didn't do a very good job of advertising it or anything. I doubt there was anything of extreme interest shown. The black sickness stains the future. Something, something. I wasn't reading. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna come, but I'm staying in your stream, boy. Okay. Oh, I love this version particularly. It's so good. Yes, this is one of the areas. Oh, is this where we got the name of of the Lombax from. It's like Rivet or something. Subnautica, isn't that game out? Hasn't that game been out for like 5 years? Hasn't Among Us been out for like 3 years? Or 6 years or something. Sony, show us something new. Like, I don't know, love and respect for Japanese developers. How about that? I really don't like this room, so I'm glad they didn't actually use it in the main game. Wonder if we still get the classic costumes from the original DLC, the samurai and the other costumes. Oh, yes, Kabuki. So the classic costumes are in as well. Nice. So really, they haven't left a single thing out, and they've improved the translation. I love this. Hey, guess what? There's a time skip trick for the PS4. Now, you can't change your system time, of course, but what you can do is change your time zone. So if you set it to the earliest possible time zone, and then you set it to the latest possible time zone, you can practically skip 24 hours. That's funny. Black and white, 13 pacts. The vessel's forms waver as they cross time and space. Any good item drops in here? No. You don't get the good item drops until the second, the very last set of DLC stages. Papa NieR. Papa NieR! He looks so effeminate and young. But I'm not complaining. E3 starts June 12th. Alright. Mark that on your calendars. Disappointment season starts June 12th. Every third stage you get a new weapon, yes. Every fifth stage a new costume. Get a whole bunch of medicinal herbs every time you beat a stage, so There's no punishment for spamming healing items. It's good. And then, of course, you can replay the last set of 5 stages over and over again to get the game's absolute best drops. There's some here in some boxes, but you can pick up constant eagle eggs, Damascus steel, constant, if you replay the last 5 stages over and over. Yeah, you can farm the shit here. It still takes forever, but specifically all the best weapon upgrade materials you can farm in stage 5, in the last 5 stages, rather.
It seems we have been shut in.
Titanium alloy. Like, I forgot you could farm titanium alloy here. It's been so long since I played these stages. Back on 360. But yeah, for Damascus steel, for eagle eggs, you really want to play the last 5 DLC stages over and over again. I guess because they realized the drops were so shit in the main game, they had to come up with an excuse to have you play the DLC. Yeah, farming in the factory is time-consuming. For memory alloy, you still have to. You've got no choice in regards to memory alloy. I'm pretty sure you have to get that from the big robots, and you have to hope. Message. Message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Star Fox. Andros has declared war. It appears we've been shut in. Oh no. Lock on! I'm so annoyed now when the lock-on doesn't work, forgetting that I had to 100% this game on a version that didn't have a lock-on. I prefer this to Automata, but that's because I always preferred the original NieR to Automata. It's not to say there aren't good things about that game. I think the combat's still better in Automata, obviously, because it's Platinum Games. As you've said before, the sort of lack of loading screens, the interconnected nature of the map, is definitely better. But in terms of story and characters and vibe, I gel more with the original NieR. But again, I think a lot of that is due to where my mind was when I was playing the original NieR for the first time. I was not in a very good place, let's just say. And that game, with its optimistic look at a bleak post-apocalypse, gave me hope in a situation where I felt I had none. So a lot of my love for the original NieR, I think, is from a place of nostalgia and love for what it got me out of. Optimistic will allow me to explain. You'll often get side quests where the characters, where you'll go to do something for someone and they'll be dead before you get back, or you'll go to get medicine for someone and then their mother is like, well, my child passed anyway. But you'll always get lines of dialogue that are like, do you wonder if they're together now? Yes, I think they'll be together in heaven. You know, there's still like an optimistic view to it, even though it is a bleak, sad, miserable existence. The characters, while they are doing literally the worst possible thing they could be doing, and torturing and putting the entire human race basically on the path to extinction, they are at least optimistic through it. So I think that's something that I really get out of the original NieR that Automata doesn't have. But there is definitely a lot to love about Automata, especially the characterization of 2B and 9S. I love them as characters, I really do. 999 damage at level 4. Is it a two-handed weapon, though? Yeah, very heavy. For people who like heavy weapons, that's great. I'm going to stick with the Phoenix Spear, because although it only gets as high as 760, the swing speed is fast, and it has a very effective power move. And of course, I have it hooked up with 30% armor damage. So even if the Shade is fully armored, a couple of vertical swipes like this takes the armor off. And then they're hopeless. The charge Y attack. That's the thing, I never even bothered to use the charge attacks in this game. I barely even use them. I forget they're there. I'm more than happy just to jump above an enemy and come down on their head, breaking their armor off, and then finishing them off with a couple of X-jabs. Or just sliding around to the back and just laying waste to them. This basketball court isn't actually visible from the Shadow Lord's castle. Despite the fact it's right over there and it should be visible, you can't see it when you're in the Shadow Lord's castle. And I thought they might fix that in this remake, and they did not. You still can't see over here. Before I, sacrifice my save file for ending D, I will back up everything, of course. Where's that one area where you have to jump down to different bridges? That's an unused area planned for the Baron Temple. Same as the Baron Temple sideways section in the first set of levels, where you have to do a lot of jumping on platforms that sink into the sand. Those two areas were essentially recycled from content that was cut. Hence why the DLC is sometimes referred to as the World of Recycled Vessel. Because it's literally content. Without spoiling anything, you don't have to back up your save. Okay. I'll do it anyway out of habit, but I'm glad that I don't have to. That's a load off my mind. Now, this area takes a while. Armor off? Armor off. Nope. There we go. I was hoping for a bit more experience out of these, but you only get the experience at the end. The puppet priest collects the accursed prayers and polishes the vessel. Is that a fancy way of saying he rubs one out? I always thought this part of the DLC was real fun, but now I'm kind of just like, I'm about this part. I used to think this part was pretty cool. Speaking of on rails, I'm looking forward to playing the new Pokemon Snap. It should be arriving Tuesday. I'm very excited for that. This music's so good. I've got this CD. They actually released these songs on CD. Alright. Take care, Draven. Chimkin. Nice. So my plan today is to farm a Lunatia. Sort of legitimately. And by sort of legitimately, I mean by forwarding my PC clock, obviously. I need 10 pink moonflowers for a side quest anyway. So I got the joy of that. That's not a lot. Normally people put on weight during lockdown. What happened? I wish there was a way to speed this up. This one in particular takes a while. Ah. Yep, that's one of the many things on the docket tomorrow. Walk down the gym that's literally down the road from where I live. Alright. How much does it cost? What's the entry fee? What's the membership fee? Most things are open here now, including gyms and fitness centers. They should have made this stage faster in the DLC. Ah, the samurai outfits. Looking to get into fitness. Looking to get fitter. To the point where, you know, I can go up a set of stairs or lift a heavy box and not be out of breath. Yes, my soul is level 33. I'm level 32. Nothing to worry about. I got this by the ass. I've played this section so many times. Yes! The unused seafront location. Wonder why they never used this in the end. Why they delegated it to DLC only. Maybe whatever side quest they had in mind here, they just gave up on. Should really be using Dark Execution more. No, I'm not looking to get, like, muscles and you know, big and swole. If, you know, I'm happy to admit this. I need a personal trainer. I don't understand how weight loss works. I don't understand how nutrition works. I don't even know whether an exercise I'm doing is helping or not. So, the plan is to join my local leisure center / gym and get myself hooked up with a personal trainer. Not to get super strong, not to be some amazing swole athlete that can play a sport, unless, you know, the trainer says, you're a good fit for this, then maybe. Bodybuilding and diets. Bodybuilding. I think my body's built up enough already. The first thing I'd be focusing on would be just reducing the risk of me doing any more damage to myself than I've already done over the years. You know, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips, right? I'm never going to get rid of all the damage I've done, but it would be a good start to maybe increase my life expectancy just a little. Yeah, I'm playing with I'm playing with the automata music turned on, so if there is an automata equivalent for a track, then it will play it. So the automata equivalent, of course, is the Tekken DLC song. The best thing about Tekken 6, my favorite thing about Tekken 6, is that it was the first time in Tekken history that you could use a guest character's moveset for your own custom characters. Up until then, you couldn't do it. You would not believe how much I wanted to, in Soul Calibur 5, make a character with Ezio's moveset, or in Soul Calibur 4, make a character with a Jedi moveset. It saddened me that they did not let you use them for custom characters. But 6 does. You get a DLC character, you can use their moveset for any of your custom characters. It's great. They should have just done that from the get-go. Eat the good stuff and lose weight. No problem to slim down and gain muscle at the start. Ooh. This is good. There's a lot of positive changes that need to come in my life, and I'm done sitting around going, oh, maybe I'll sort that out, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, you know, it'll come in time, you know, now's not the time. When is the time? Keto... I'm a bit worried about that keto flu, but I hear keto is the fastest way. It basically means just, like, not eating carbs at all, right? Like, cutting it out completely. All is paid. All is sacrifice. Keto flu is temporary. The losses are forever. Well, maybe not. Oh, I'm full of copper ore. So yeah, if you play this set of 5 stages over and over again, rusted clumps, up the bum, but then near the end there's a bridge that goes to the Hallower room, and on that bridge there is nothing but stage 4 weapon upgrade materials. Eagle eggs, Damascus steel. If it's needed for a level 4 upgrade, it's on that bridge. Well, I don't want ulcers. I'm already enough of a hole, I don't need any more. You bugger. Let's get that armor off you. Yes. Oh, no sugar. That's the part that would kill me, I think. Maybe that's the wrong word to use.
Seems we have been shut in.
No beer. I can probably handle no beer. I can probably handle that. No potatoes would be hard. No carrots. The carrots are so good. Right, the bridge. This is why you play this set. It's for the bridge. Fuck. Rusted clump, pyrite, iron ore, moldavite. Where's the eagle egg? I should get at least 1 eagle egg. Otherwise I look like a liar. Are you saying I'm a liar? Eagle egg! Yeah! So you just play through this set several times to get level 5 items. Your farming of the junk heap will certainly have helped, because you'll get Damascus steel every now and then. And memory alloy, of course.
See.
Ooh, the beer diet. Got all the achievements. I won't be stopping this game once I've got all the achievements. I'm going to be cracking open Cheat Engine and figuring out all the wonderful ways I can fuck this game right open so I can be playing as Daddy NieR all the time. And at the end, the last achievement I had remaining on the Xbox 360 was craft all the weapons. I did give myself all the items for that. I unsigned my Xbox 360 save, used the tool to give myself 99 of all the craft items, and then I re-signed my save. I'm not proud to admit it, but I did. This time, it's personal. I need to prove that I can do it. To myself. Do not bring back the light. Do not bring back the vessel. Do not bring back the future. Do not bring it back. Yes! Those finisher moves are one of the best things about this combat. Yeah, it's time consuming. After the point that, you know, I had put hundreds of hours into the 360 version, I figured it was time to, you know, just put it to bed. So this room is actually used in the game. This one is from a side quest where you have to defeat a very nasty shade in the Baron Temple that's been eating bandits. But the area with the platforms you jump down to, that's new. Yes, there is a weapon. Most of the weapons you get for side quests are pretty garbage. Nothing is dealing any sort of damage here. What's the strongest single-handed I currently have? Vile Axe? That's heavy. No, stick with the Phoenix Spear. Well, they've been able to add new weapons into the game as DLC, so with any luck, that means modders can add new weapons to the weapon table by themselves. With any luck, I can create my own weapon in this game. I'd like to mod in the diamond sword from Minecraft. Stabby, stabby, stab, stab, stab. This room in particular is just nope. I'm gonna get that one with the bullets because it's driving me mad. Wow, asshole. Got there. On the floor! No! On the floor! Yes! Much quicker. I barely use magic. Yes, that's correct. Astute observation. That's because magic doesn't do that much damage. Yes, that is true. I should probably hold down Dark Blast the whole time. But then when I need to do an LB, I don't have the magic for it. Because while Dark Blast doesn't make you run out of magic, it does make you run out of enough magic. You're right, I probably should be using it. And really, I probably should have Armor Break on it. In fact, let's try that. Let's give that a little go. So, Dark Blast. Let's try having Armor Break on that. So I'm forever doing a little bit of chip damage to their armor. Oh god. Oh god, no. No, this was a mistake. Ah! So this area is not in the main game. This is one of the cut parts of the Baron Temple. Yeah, unique. So many enemies. I remember when I was farming this for items, stuff was dying super quick. Although one difference is I'm playing on normal this playthrough, when I normally would play on easy when playing NieR. That's it, you motherfucker. Oh. It is by a pure miracle that I got over there. They won't let you go over there. It's an invisible wall. Who? No. Right. Maybe not straight down. Stupid wizards. Ah! That was lucky. Oh shit! Ah, that's what was happening. It was reflecting the bullets back at me. I hadn't even twigged that that's where the bullets were coming from. You fell here a lot, yeah. The enemies knock you off. Yeah. Oh no! Oh fuck!
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just...
I know what you mean.
Balls. Right. Rip. Yeah, rip.
I work... Shot.
Right. We'll give it another shot. God, I spent almost an hour on that. Fuck. It's alright, they'll let me go straight to the last door. I haven't lost that progress. I'm coming here because... Emil magic orbs. Oh. With Yoko Taro faces. When are they going to get to the fireworks factory? I'm Poochie the rockin' dog.
Yeah.
The world.
The world of the recycled vessel. They are sent to their corresponding shells. Yes, okay. We'll play through these bits again, because I don't have a choice in the matter. They are literally Emil faces. How's it going? I'm a little bit disappointed with how the first day of my holiday has turned out, but there's plenty of time. I haven't necessarily achieved a lot today, but... You know, I got out for a spell, which is important. Whenever you're stuck inside a room, inside a house, it can get crushing. And it was good to get out. In the sunshine, too. That's always good for my mood. I treated myself to Pokemon Snap today. Unfortunately, it wasn't available physically anywhere. I did look. I've ordered it from Amazon. Should be with us Tuesday, so it'd be nice to have a relaxing game on the go. A more chillax game on the go, alongside NieR and random Steam games. A Valve Index, nice! I suppose when you buy Alex, I'll have no choice but to play through it. I'm hoping they do a decent reduction on it this summer. A proper price reduction. It's fully playable with the Quest 2, hooked up as a Rift, which is how I'm going to be playing it. Yes, you'll get Alex for free with the headset. Whole kit, nice. She's got the touch controllers and the doodads and the doohickeys. Right, there's nothing stopping me being cheap with these shades in the last level and just casting magic from far away. Nice! A dedicated VR room. You got your own holodeck. That's dope. A cat palace. But that doesn't have alliteration. You have to call it a pussy palace. Ask me about a little side quest you've got going on. A little side project. A little side hustle. Room to move around, yeah. That's why I got the quest, because then, so long as I've got enough room, I can play most things I want to play on VR, sort of portably. It's not perfect. Pudo. What? Is this a reference to something? Would I like to have a country dedicated to me? What sort of name did you have in mind? Alright, it's an adult animated cartoon. No, I've not heard of it. Unless that's like the Rome. It's really funny and also educational. No, I have no idea. Has a cat with big tits. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm ready to watch Bubsy Bobcat's favorite cartoon.
What would a cartoon be without boobs? Aren't these cartoonists wonderful?
Flagranita, or Flagrana. Ah! That sounds almost like Spanish. What? Pilot's license? You can barely trust me with a Fisher-Price car, let alone a plane. Sure, why not? I'll give it a look.
It seems we have been shut.
It would be nice to have some news on that TMNT game. I'm not expecting it to set my world on fire. I wasn't a fan of Streets of Rage 4, and I genuinely don't rate .mu's games very highly, but, you know, people like Streets of Rage 4, people like .mu stuff, and hell, it's at least trying to be somewhat like the classic TMNT games from years gone by. It should be a fun time. There's that joke that the flag of otaku, and it's just the colors of Haruhi's school uniform. I'm kidding, I probably don't want those colors, but then again, the flag of otaku, everyone knows, is the same team that made Scott Pilgrim. Right, okay. So they got... So .mu got hold of the Scott Pilgrim devs for this one. Oh, okay. Interesting. Bet not have a whole bunch of pointless, forced leveling up bullshit then. Konata's color scheme. Oh, Konata Izumi from Lucky Star. There's like 1,000 Kanatas. What's that weird graphical glitch there? Wow, I could actually see through the floor.
Did these game testers even test this game? Wow, this is so broken! What a shameful display! I want a refund!
White, red, blue, and green. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dream. White, red, blue, and green. Next room. Gonna dismiss that Steam message now, so it doesn't come up when I shift tab. If I have to shift tab for anything. Put the mouse cursor in the center of the screen. That's one thing I do not like about this port. That it doesn't really support multi-monitor yet. Oh dear. That's like the plot of Black Bullet. So the plot of Black Bullet is that there's this pandemic in 2021, no shit, right? And if pregnant women get infected, they will always have baby girls that have immense superpowers. No, I'm not. exclusively. But god, that whole concept is just cringe in Black Bullet. It's like some edgy 13-year-old wrote it. Although, if you want to watch an anime that is like an edgy 13-year-old wrote it, you should watch Sword Art Online. Or don't. I've got a script all recorded, ready to go on a review of Sword Art Online's first season, where I basically rip into it. I mean, it's a decent enough show, but my god, the writer needs some help. The writer needs some help. Now, if he's got some problems, maybe he should go see someone and like, talk through it with them. Season 1 was mostly about two characters getting to know each other, and, you know, it was great, and the show ended beautifully at episode 14, or wherever. I think it's about episode 14. Ended beautifully. That's Sword Art Online done, and then 15 and onwards, oh boy! But he does bring their daughter back to life. In fairy form. In the really shitty second half of the first season. The part of the first season I think is weak. To be fair, he doesn't have Akihiko Kayaba's god powers until after his wife has been assaulted by pharmaceutical CEO guy. I forget his name. His name's not important. He's an asshole. That's all that's important. Is that you should feel bad whenever he's on screen. God, the writing's so bad. I love Beijing tea and men. No, not quite the same. Yeah, and then reduce her to damsel in distress. That Tanya image makes worth sharing that manga. Please at least put a spoiler warning on it, because it is, you know, NSFW Studio Tar work. It's good, but it's Studio Tar, and you know, you should put a warning on that. Yeah, they totally destroyed the character of Asuna completely and utterly. Ruined her. Why? Because, I don't know, the guy gets off on it, I guess? That's why that series really feels like an edgy 13-year-old wrote it. Because it's the kind of thing an edgy 13-year-old would write. Open up their Wattpad and type that shit in. Something they would have written on their live journal to, like, 3 whole readers.
My fans understand me.
Yeah, if the series ended at episode 14, I'd be like, okay, there's a few things about this that are weird, but hey, I enjoyed this. And that's basically the recommendation in the review. That's the note I end it on, is if you get to episode 14 and you think, wow, that's a brilliant ending, then stop. If you want to see how not to write a story, carry on watching. That's basically... Now I've spoiled what I say in the review, I don't have to make it now. But I will anyway, because it's all recorded and ready to go. It's just getting my Sword Art Online Season 1 off the shelf and ripping the Blu-rays. I'm currently ripping my High School DxD Blu-rays at the moment. I am half looking forward to that show, and half not. Because I know it's just an excuse to get as much smut on the air in Japan as possible. Just like Shimonetta was. Shimonetta had some comedy in it. I'm hoping that DxD does, and it's not just fan service. I still have not watched Attack on Titan. I got Season 1 on Blu-ray. But I haven't watched it yet. I was thinking about doing a Super Smash shows on shows I've been recommended, but that I have no desire to watch. Because then I could put Sword Art Online there along with any other shows that people have gone, you should watch this. And just... For what I hear, the manga ended in a way that people didn't like, or something. Like it was an ending that people didn't like. Sort of like Game of Thrones. Rushed and controversial. Got a design ready for me. I'm going to open up Discord and it's going to be like a red, white, blue, and green dildo or something. Oh, hey, that's kind of cool. Sort of like a Pokeball. It's a 6/10 ending for an otherwise modern classic. Okay. You got me sold. I'm gonna need anime to watch when I'm at the gym anyway. I'll rip them and stick them on my phone. Land of the bluest sky. Yo, listen up! Here's a story about the land with the bluest sky. I'm gonna be careful this time. Or you get one tapped again. That's a good point. Nice. This is what, boss 3 of 4 on this bridge? Just gotta hope that eventually I'll do enough armor damage with my 30%. Yeah, this is the thing that sometimes spawns in the southern plains. Get rid of these smaller shades on the side. Right. Health salve, defense drop, magic drop. This should do it. Got him. 4. Yeah. Nice. Whew. Finally. Did's it. A dreaming vessel in a recycled world. Until the time of its awakening comes. Whew. Alright, take care, wizard.
Is that all?
Huh?
Ah, they've
Is
got
that
an
the
achievement
final
tied to it
entry
now.
of the diary?
Seems that way.
Interesting.
You figure anything out?
I fear not.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Nice one. Okay, thanks, Anna. Bark, bark, bork, bork. Bork, bork. Bork, bork. Dear Diary, please excuse my writing. Oh, that's right. I have to get the quest in Facade again, but that's fine. Any incomplete quests I have to start over, but that's fine. The quest for the seeds.
Hey,
Oh, hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again.
Why? Is it the outfit? It's the outfit, isn't it?
I understand you're doing this for the village.
Pretty much, yeah. But look,
I'm headed. Oh,
Let's go
Yeah.
talk.
sorry about yesterday.
you don't need to let Emil.
Yeah. I'm more interested in Tyran's input now because with Tyran on board, I'll be able to find out what Mermaid Girl was singing about, and hopefully it's not extremely depressing. Knowing Yoko Taro, woo, it will be.
Popola?
Oh, hello.
Look, I want to apologize for yesterday.
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
Speaking of jumping down the throat, are you busy, Popola?
It's very kind of you to say so. Oh, you know about...
The temple where I was first discovered.
That's it.
Oh,
But the
So, yes.
Yes,
Took
boat.
also the ferryman that should make it...
Thanks. I feel like I'm... Alright.
And for the...
You have to do that temple so many times. And guess what? In the original game, you have to move the boxes every single
Half above the
time.
entrance.
Whereas here, after a couple of times, they just move them to the side.
hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind
Yeah,
us.
you have to do that temple a lot.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
How am I doing for money? Not a lot at the moment. I'll just crack open cheat engine. No. 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 Not until it's unbearable.
Hey!
That red...
Oh, Satchel Man is alive.
Thanks, Annie.
He's new to this story. He doesn't have long left. Sell fishes. Fishes are an option, but fast forwarding your clock and growing rice is faster. Looking good. New scenes. Well, new scenes on Route B. Kindred spirit with Kaine. Do you also like a good curse? Ah. Word of curse. They're the best kind. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Oh, God. I never think about how much of my life has been wasted climbing those ladders in particular. Fucking ice cream van. Who's buying an ice cream at 6:30 on a Sunday? Me! See you in a bit. No.
Ain't you excited, sunshine? We finally get to bathe in blood.
Don't talk to me.
I want to kill so bad I can barely stand it.
Ah! It's throwing me off not hearing the proper music, but hearing the automata music. But I'm keeping it switched on. For Root B, I'm keeping it switched on. Because it makes it a different experience. I've heard the classic soundtrack so much. If I could switch it to situational, like this particular song at this particular time, then I could tweak it, but, you know, it's either all one or all the other. It is different, but it's still the same. Like, a different mix, but adding 8 new bars to each song and calling them new compositions is... well, adding 8 bars to each song and calling them new compositions.
This is all too easy.
I think I will switch back to the original soundtrack after this dungeon. I don't think I can do it from here. No. You can't. You have to get the B ending before you can get C/D. And if you have all the weapons, you can still choose between ending C or ending D, so... it's not like getting them all before getting D can fuck you. Getting them all before you get C. Now, the game will force you to get B on your second playthrough, and then if you get all the weapons before then, you can, of course, choose whether to sacrifice yourself or not. Spoilers! And that way you can still get ending C. At least that's how it worked in the original. I don't know if they've changed that, but there's no reason for them to change that. Yeah, you need to do all the playthroughs. Play through NieR 100 times. No, 100 times is not enough. Play through it 200 times. It's the bestest game ever made. So says Mr. Stewart.
What's with these guys?
Certainly not your garden variety shades.
Their bodies aren't fully functional.
Say, I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete
Dorime. Well, it's that same sort of pig Latin stuff, isn't it? I know this is an invented language, but the whole Gregorian chanting... Pig Latin isn't real Latin, by the way. It's fake Latin. This chanting is like fake Latin. I'm not saying this song's language is Latin, though there is a version of Rise of Ashes that's in French, Gaelic, and English, as well as the made-up language. I think there's a Japanese version as well. Stop stun-locking me. You can't do any damage to me. Okay. It's not anything like Latin. You win. It's totally nothing like Gregorian chanting at all. Oh hey, a new word. Nice. No, it's not Latin. It's nothing like Latin. It's a completely unique language. Duh, shaking my head. I believe there's Gaelic in it as well. Irish. What was that? Have you watched Madoka? Madoka Magica? No, I haven't. I would like to, but
Emil, look.
I know that it's
I'm going to sleep outside
not anything like it's supposed to be.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the
Like,
village.
it's not a magical girl show.
Stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay
What?
out here with us.
Like, what? I haven't watched it, or...
You've got a super important mission. You can't
Oh, a
sleep
modern
out in the
classic.
rain.
It's
What
what
if you
because
catch a
I haven't
cold?
watched it.
Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes
Make
we
a
sit
list.
around the fire and tell stories, or roast.
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
Make a list. I'll do a Super Smash shows on shows Chompy Bird told me to watch.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
Now is hardly the time to be writing letters. Same vibe as NieR. Oh, okay. I'm down to clown. Megalobox. I haven't seen Megalo. Hold on. Okay. Keep. Google Keep. Okay. SSS. Recommended episode. In quotes. 3 modern classics I've been told I should watch. Right. Shingeki no Kyojin. Madoka Magica Megalobox. Nice. Madoka will legit change your life.
There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
My view on anime. I don't know, I seem to have a pretty negative view of most anime at the moment. Stop hurting my friends. No. I'm ready to watch an anime that'll change my view on anime. Legit art. My experience with Madoka is I've played all 3 of the Android Madoka Magica games, and I've played a little bit of the PS Vita one. So I know that it's not what it pretends to be. It's not a magical girl show. I know that. I know that there is a weird cat thing that forces the girls to well, to sort of become these magical girls, to like make a pact. But apart from that, I know basically nothing. I am familiar with the art style of the monsters and creatures in the show, so I know that it's very disturbing visually, but I'm down for that. I'm down for disturbing visually. Yeah, that thing.
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Hey there, Sunshine. You ain't feeling bad this week, are ya? Ain't no turning back now. You got a lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter. All we know is the thrill of battle. Ain't that right, Kaine?
You ready for visual acid trips? Yeah, sure. I watched Doctor Strange. I know what I'm in for. Uh-oh.
Kaine!
Oh, you're kidding me!
Sure. Sure I do. I don't know what I'm admitting to, but yeah. shit.
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do.
My holiday
for
is
her.
going to be interesting.
No!
Is it?
Kaine!
Is it?
What is happening?
It's all over for you, sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine!
Oh, hey, Kaine. You're not looking so hot.
It's Kaine's shade!
There's no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again,
I'll
we'll just
stop you
it
as many
again.
times as it
As many
takes.
times as it takes.
I'm
I
okay
don't
with
care
my
how
body
tough it is.
because
We're
I'm
gonna
with
get
you,
back.
Kaine.
I love
Kaine, you
sleeping
give me
outside
reason to
because
live,
I'm
Kaine.
with you, Kaine. I'm
I
able
pick
to
my
ignore
toenails and then
appearances
eat them,
and keep going,
Kaine.
and we do not-
Right.
Over there.
Step on me, Kaine. Out of context. Fuck it, there is no good context for that.
And what is this? Hmm?
It's me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you.
Okay. Right, let's see what side quests I can activate. Pink seeds is the annoying one.
I think this is the here.
Okay, yeah.
I wrote down this frag. Given that you there are space, the love, the memory, loyals, the love, and but
Not if we want. You're just.
it's a
Yeah, well.
but how,
Because. Junk.
please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, the village. Oh,
It's fine. Says, fuck you, go get the 5 thingamajigs. The 5 McClankies. You have to go and grab them.
Hopefully.
You will forgive me.
Right, it doesn't automatically reactivate any quests that I missed. However, Deviler in the Tavern should be able to point me to any that I had active. I think it was just the pink seeds. Whoops, the stream did a little foxy-wuxy. Uh-oh. I haven't dropped any frames, thankfully. YouTube's been really sort of fussy recently.
I sense another inane and time-consuming request
This is new.
coming on. Best to just walk away while you still can, lad.
Easy, Vice. Hey there. What's going on?
Whoa, friend. Whoa is what's going on. So I ended up having to work on me and my honey bun's wedding anniversary, right? And since we couldn't celebrate the occasion together, things got a little heated. I want to make it right and get back in her good books, but I'm a little in over my head. Think you could help a guy out?
Sure thing.
It'll take a hell of a present and...
I thought the same, and she told me I want that thing you promised me back when we were newlyweds.
That thing?
Exactly! The problem is I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Can you believe I forgot? I am just the worst. So, You have...
Well, you guys carry matching red bags, right?
Red? Aha! That's it! We got married after learning we had a shared love of all things crimson, so she'll definitely want something red.
That's the reason the two of you got married?
I remain skeptical this will lead us to something his wife truly desires.
We're so close, I can taste it. Let's see, red. Yeah, I got nothing here. What do you think I should give her?
How about a fancy jewel?
Yeah, I guess she might have mentioned wanting something like that a long time ago.
Flowers? Everyone loves a good flower.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've seen my wife giving two hoots about flowers, like, ever.
Well, girls like sweet things, right?
What, like apples? Yeah, she loves apples, but problem is she already eats them all the time. Ugh, this is getting us nowhere.
Can you believe she actually married this lout?
You know what? Fine. I'll just get her apples, a red jewel, and some red flowers, and call it a day. Should be easy enough for me to get the apples and flowers squared away in Seafront, but I'll probably need your help finding a red jewel. So, what do you say? Help out a pal for old time's sake?
How could I say no when you look at us with those puppy dog eyes? Sure, we'll track you down a jewel.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! Once you found it, just bring it right to my home in Seafront, okay?
A red jewel, is it? A strange thing store might deal in such articles.
I'm thinking the exact same thing. The Strange Thing Store. So that side quest opened up on this route.
What's up?
I asked the bag-carrying ferryman over at the wharf to help me restock the old hooch supply, but I don't know.
Hooch?
He seems
I
kind
bought
of
some
down
hooch today.
lately. If something's troubling him.
The ferryman with the bag, huh?
I already did, you dumb...
Which job should I do?
Right, so this is the lady in the facade that wants pink moonflower seeds. Right. Right. So... Facade. Off to Facade. Oh, I see. I missed out on this one last time because the ferryman had already died. Right.
You know...
Now, has the game kept my unlocked sandspouts? Or do they hate me? It looks like they remembered that I've unlocked them. That's very kind.
Bickering couple anew. We are made to endure an even further torrent of meaningless and incessant chatter.
Yeah, they love to talk, all right. Remind you of anyone?
Yes! Oh, I love that they've kept the sandspouts open. Yes. That saves me a little tiny bit of time. I opened it on my first playthrough. Because I did everything I possibly could as early as I possibly could do it. Except the seeds. I've been putting them off. And for good reason, because they're very annoying. This lady.
Oh, sure.
I'll deal with that later. Stock's even lower than before. Strange Things store in Facade. This is the Strange Things store. Oh dear. Let's go. Promised gift. How to? Thanks, Gamer Pillar. Literally, the guy talks to the dude and gets the item.
It's hard to believe there are plants that can grow in this desert.
Yeah, this'll never work.
How do you mean?
I mean, if plants could grow here, it would be full of them. God, books can be so stupid sometimes.
Have you ever planted anything before, Kaine?
Nope.
Well, then you don't know. You gotta try things out for yourself.
Indeed. Experimentation can often be the key to new knowledge.
You guys sure are a bunch of optimists.
How I fixed it. Pick junk heap as first choice. Whoops. Progress junk heap story until you retrieve a memory alloy. Immediately after exiting the mine, do not turn in the memory alloy. Instead, go straight to the facade NPC and voila, I was able to get the red jewel to complete the quest. When was my last save? Oh! Got a dot around you now.
Hey, so we're looking for a red jewel. Long story, please don't ask. You happen to have one?
Oh well, it's working.
This is less a jewel and more a simple rock.
Wait, really?
Red jewel?
Let's head for Back Dude's house so we can give him this jewel.
I imagine it would be quickest
It
to
works
make
now.
the seafront by way of the canal.
Really not sure how or why.
Covered in sand.
But okay.
Diving in sand is an excellent way to lose health. Do try to be more careful, hmm?
Are there any, like, playthrough 2 weapons? Come on. Motherfucker. No cool new shit. Yeah, actually, now I've got that. Saving now. Easy eagle egg farming.
Huzzah to us for acquiring a red jewel. But is it truly all right to make a present of something we received at no cost?
Oh,
it's the thought
that's
that counts
interesting, but I'm past that opportunity. That side quest where you have to get an eagle egg, you can apparently pick it up, save, and then reload, and it will be an eagle egg again, because the spawn rate is turned all the way up to 11. That never occurred to me. Oh well. But I can farm them quickly through the recycled vessel levels, so it's not too bad.
You got a red jewel?
Okay. You know, I do. That's why you don't have to tell me. Yes, it did. It topped the charts in the UK.
I'll hurry and get the apples and flowers together. So what say you just head on over to my place? See you soon.
I think the likelihood of a DLC or a next-gen port or something like that
Journey this has been. Let us make for the
is
couple's
pretty
home at
good
once.
after those sales figures.
Oh, look who it is. Oh, I remember the two of you.
And we most certainly recall you, madam. That lover's quarrel you had back then was the stuff of myth and legend.
Oh, hey! Welcome home, honey pants.
Hey, Snookums. So, remember how I said I was going to make things up to you after that whole wedding anniversary fiasco? Well, I tried and tried, but I just couldn't remember what I promised to get you all those years ago. But I had these two gents help me out, and we put together a whole bunch of stuff we thought you might like.
Huh. Well, I'm glad you put so much thought into it, but these are all wrong. Very wrong.
What?
Then we went to all that trouble for nothing.
Honey, the only thing I wanted was a nice home-cooked meal. Back when we were newlyweds, you promised to make me a big feast of all your tastiest dishes one day. Remember?
Huh. Now that you mention it, work has been so crazy lately that I haven't done much cooking at all.
I know how hard you've been working your little tushy off for
Oh,
my
this
sake,
dialogue
Lawson.
makes me want to cry.
So, here's your punishment. You're making dinner tonight, and you two are going to join us.
Wait, us? You sure?
Of course I'm sure. It's the least we could do after all the trouble this big lug of mine put you through.
I'm at a dining table filled with apple-based cuisine, red roses, and a single crimson stone. Illuminated by candlelight, the married couple fills the room with joyous laughter.
Oh.
The scene fills me with an unfamiliar sense of calm. Just a happy family gathered around the table. It feels so very normal. I never thought I'd feel this way again. So I stuff my face with the great feast before me, hoping it helps to hide the tears welling in my eyes.
Happy.
So, what did you think of my love muffins cooking?
It was all delicious, ma'am. We can't thank you enough.
And though it boggles my mind to say it, I greatly enjoyed the company and conversation.
Sorry again for all the trouble, but I hope this lets you know how grateful I am.
I know he can be a handful, but I hope you'll continue being friends with my husband. Oh, and we'd just love to have dinner with you again sometime.
Would we ever? Things get pretty boring when it's just the two of us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you now?
Wait, no!
We've been down this road and know where it leads, lad. Flee at once.
Right. Yeah, so, we're just gonna go. Thanks for dinner.
Nice. Yes, that side quest is new. .95% complete. I had a panic attack there for a second. I thought, that number's not right. No, it's because that's the number in the original NieR, so it's fine. It's 96. At this point, when you've just got pink seeds to go, it's 96. Here it's 95. Threw me off a little. I am not missing anything.
Nay.
Where did that enormous ship even come?
Right. 2 hours. 2 hours already. Oh, I bought that before it came out. There was a promotion on Fanatical where you could get it, get the regular edition, get the deluxe edition for the price of the regular edition, which is what I did. Just sending a resource to my brother. He's playing through this game for the first time. And the time zone trick for the PS4 version would come in handy. Okay. I should really get back to Strikers. I did 2 streams on the Twitch, and then I can go back.
Well,
Did I get every weapon from here? Yes, of course I did. Oh, Shark's worth... Hyneria's worth quite a bit.
Blacksmith.
Do I farm some seeds? To successfully cross-pollinate, you need to let the flowers die on the vine and acquire the seeds instead of picking the living flowers. Wait until the flowers are wilted before collecting. That's when you get special hybrid moonflower types. That includes the lunatic. So, bump the clock forward 24 hours. Right. So, gold and red to get peach. Gold. Red. Gold. Red. Gold. Red. Gold. Red. Righto. Feels a shame to do a short one today, but might have to.
A body has been discovered.
Body of the day. Yeah. It should at least make it obvious when you've watered a plant. Like, make the soil dark. If they want a dark soil texture, I can make them one in 10 seconds in Photoshop. We just reduce the brightness and the contrast a little. Boom. Instant wet soil. I'll water these, then I'll save, and I'll bring the stream to a close. I don't think anybody would lose sleep if I did the seed farming offline. Off stream. I did it on stream when I played through this game in full in 2019 on the 360 version, so if you want to watch 7 hours of me watering plants, you're going to lose exactly 2 seconds of sleep. I'll feel pretty guilty about that, but oh well. 2 whole seconds. 1,000. 2,000. It's not much. Right. Thank you very much for joining me today. Oh, boy. I'm going to make these 2 weeks off work into productive self-improvement. Oh, and you guys are going to be with me every step of the way, whether you like it or not. Right. Until next time. If we live that long. Bye-bye.